Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Today we are going to be playing the last 5 maps of the campaign, the week 20 maps, and track of the day, which will be my first. So, without further ado, let's start on the weekly maps, because I think those will go by a little bit faster. And then we can go check out as many of the campaign tracks as we can with the time we have left. Now, if you recall, I had about 3 tracks where I did not have gold on them, and I woke up this morning and decided I'm gonna get to work on those, and spent 3 hours just working on them. And the second, 19 and 20 didn't take me that long. 17 took me a long time. 17 took me like 3 hours, not 3 hours, took me like 2 hours. So 17 I did not like, in case you were wondering. But 19 and 20 weren't that bad. Not 19, 20. Yeah, 19, 20. Wait. It's 18 that sucked. 17 I was fine. 19 and 20 weren't bad. 18 I did not like. I started working on 18 about like 8 o'clock in the morning, I think, and just kept going until like 10. So spent a good while on that. I also remembered how to bug slide, so yippee. That was the smallest bug slide I've ever seen. Let's see. This one's kind of interesting, because I don't see a lot of spots where I can save time. Maybe I jump over the wall, because I think there's only one checkpoint. Let me go through the map real quick and just check again. But if I recall, there's only one, there's no checkpoints. I think I can jump over the wall, and I think that'll be way faster. Just go like this and up. And straight into the finish. Yeah, just like that, but a little bit cleaner. Because I saw I reckon if I got that part pretty good, I would have like a 15-14 second time. A little bit high, but that's fine. I want the jump that just gets me right on the finish block. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think that's definitely the fastest strategy. Taking the whole track is too long. A little bit to the side. Oh, maybe that's why that super speed block is there. Super turbo. In case you land right there, you can just go straight into the finish. Slow down. Flip over. Go. I missed. To be fair, I couldn't really see. Up. And go, go, go. How is it still not author metal? Author metal is like a second faster than gold. This is. Oh, I know the strategy. You want to hit that block that I just hit, but then maybe like air brake or something, so that way you can line it up. Just stop moving. Just right. I'm sliding. And then you just like land basically at the finish block. And then you just go straight into the finish. Or you do that. That has to be. Yep, that's author metal. Top 10 in Texas. For now. I guarantee you that's gonna shoot down to like top 100 in Texas by the end of the day. And by the end of the week it's gonna be like top 200 maybe. Because that's an interesting map. So I reckon a lot of people are gonna play it for fun. Cup of the day starts at 12 o'clock. So we got a decent bit of time. Okay, don't overshoot that. And don't hit that sign. Where to from here? In here? Okay. So I don't think you need to take that last turn. I think you can just cut straight into the finish. I think that'll be a lot easier. Then you don't need to worry about jumping off the edge. Yeah, I reckon without the resets I might have gold on this one, since with 2 resets I got bronze. Okay, so the thing is actually a lot closer than I thought it was. Hold on, I need to check out this ending. Okay, so around halfway up I can go that way. Okay. I'm trying not to lose speed at the beginning. Like to over jumping this part right here and turning too much while I'm in the air, so I'm releasing a little bit. I don't think that's the right strategy. It might be, I'm not sure. Stop. Well, I stopped, but it was by hitting a sign, which I don't want to do. Yeah, I like that first map. That's fun. Where there's like a shortcut that's not too hard to find, but it's also not too hard of a shortcut. So it's still kind of fun. I like that. Oh, I can't get in the finish. I reckon author metal might be like a second faster, maybe. Okay, I think for that turn, for that sharp one, I think I can just cut through the triangle of the checkpoint. I think that might be the best way. And for this one, just jump into the grass, I think it's still pretty fast. Yeah, cutting through this triangle right here, I think is the fastest way. See, I crashed and I'm still ahead. Alright, that's a second faster. I reckon I could still get another second faster if I clean up that checkpoint. Maybe if I land on the downhill right there. Oh, way more than a second faster. That's 2 seconds faster. Yep, that's off the metal. Not too bad. Where's my Texas stat? Oh. Well, I'm top 100 in North America. This one has some nice scenery. Where to go? This way? Yep. Okay, so that's ice, so you want to avoid that. Maybe take the outside line right there. There's some ice right here that might, well, it just helps set up the drift, I think. I think that's what it does. Then maybe outside line there, into the booster, into the finish. That's a weird finish, but okay. Now that's silver. Gold is 20, so I'm 0.4 off from gold. That's not too bad. Inside line might not be that bad for that part. Yeah, I think for all those parts you can do inside line if you want. There's no safe finish. What is this? Where am I going? Oh, are there two routes? Hold on. Well, this is interesting. I did not know that this existed. I don't know where I'm going though. Oh, this way might actually be pretty fast in comparison. Hold on. Okay, so backwards into here, turn around on the ice, maybe bug slide right here, bug slide right here, go this way, maybe bug slide. That's a long path. This looks like a 20-second map with how many finishes there are. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. How do you, what? You can go down? That's faster. Okay, so there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 finishes. 9 finishes. Holy cow. This way I think might be the fastest, like driving along the wood. That looks pretty fast. This way, where's start again? Starts right here, so you would have to drive through here. This way is, these 3 checkpoints are definitely slower. I think that wood checkpoint's the fastest. Oh, you can just go, you can go forward actually. And you get your choice of car. There's a little turbo right there. Then just go through here, here, here. That way's probably slower. And if you go this way, that way looks basically the same, just in reverse. So that way I think is slower. Yeah, well, actually all the checkpoints I think are linked. Because actually there's 2 checkpoints per thing, so the checkpoints are probably linked. Which means I can get, this will be number 1 checkpoint, and then I need a number 2 checkpoint and then a close finish. So this can be a number 2 checkpoint. Oh, it already is a number 2 checkpoint, so yeah, this is interesting. I like this map. So I think never mind. Well, I was thinking you could go into the number 1 checkpoint, avoid all of this, and then go back, and then try to find a number 2 checkpoint, but it's gonna be kind of hard, because the closest number 2 checkpoint's that one, and at that point might as well just go this way. Let's try the wood. Let's try the wood way. I think the wood way is the fastest, but I'm not quite sure. I have icy tires. That doesn't look fun. I forgot it's backwards. So, turn around. Whoa! That is interesting. Hold on. Not that camera. This camera. So, this is checkpoint 1. You can get that, go through here, get checkpoint 2, and then just turn around and drive into the finish. That is really neat. I just wish I could see where I was going. You're kind of going in blind. It's a big jump to make backwards. What if... Hold on. Okay, so that's a kind of weird turn where you still want to get the boost, but it's kind of hard to get it. Okay, that boost is way too much. So you kind of have to go backwards. There's that checkpoint. Okay. This is interesting. I like this map. I prefer not to drive backwards, but then I think it sets up this turnaround a whole lot better. Go! And just into the finish. That wasn't that bad of a run, but it still seemed pretty slow. Actually, it might not be that bad with a good run. Oh yeah, with a good run, that's good. This is interesting. Okay, the author has definitely done something different. Let's try this forward path. Let's go rally car, I guess. Well, actually, I don't really like rally car. Or was that rally car? I don't know. This one's rally car. It's the desert car that I don't really like. Checkpoint 1. And then... yeah, this is slow. Let's try that underground path. That was backwards. Yeah, that... like the underground dirt path, I think, is what we need to try. All things considered, this is a pretty good author time. Considering I don't know the path. Yeah, I really like this map. So just taking that really, really tight. And then that might be faster if I could get the drift to work out better. Not the drift, the you know what I mean. Yeah, that. And that's author metal. There is definitely a faster path, and I think the one that I was looking at might be faster. It's just kind of harder to pull off. I mean, if you were really good at backwards driving, then this might be the fastest way, but I don't know. Yeah, I really like this map. You really need to get that landing smooth in order for this path to really be worth it. And you need a really, really quick turnaround. And you can't hit that medium. Okay, that was almost a smooth landing. This one was really smooth. Go. Okay, so you want to make sure you don't touch the ice so that you don't start sliding. Okay, I reckon if I didn't touch the ice, I would have gained like maybe a second, so I do think that's faster. I've got offer metal. I could technically move on, but I won't. I want to do it with this one. I want to do it with this path. Yeah, you really need quite a smooth landing in order to keep enough speed to get through the boost. reckon it would take too long to turn around twice. So I'm just gonna... Okay, I scratched the pillar, but that... If I didn't scratch, that might have been it. What if I do like a little flick at the very end of the ramp? So my front wheel catches it, but then my back wheel still land pretty early. That might be pretty good. I'll have to try it. That was a good start. Now I just need a good ending. Okay, that might be a faster path, but I'm just not good enough at backwards driving. But yeah, I do think that that path is faster. This one looks interesting. Okay, so it's nice to know where the checkpoint is. And then super sharp turn. Is this ice? That might have been ice, I'm not sure. And then through here. Then where? Okay, let's take a minute and just look at the map. So, starting from the beginning to somewhere here. There it is. Go forward. Maybe take the outside there, and then go straight for the checkpoint. Go into here, set up kind of wide, and then straight into here. And then ignore that. Turn, go down. Go through here. Then what? Then go for the Trackmania sign, go under that and into one of the finishes. Okay. What time is it? Okay, about 30 minutes till track of the day. I still went on the inside. Is that wood? That might be wood. I don't know what platform that is. Yeah, that seems like wood. It seems like really, really sharp steering. That's wood. That must be wood. Okay. And then aim for the Trackmania sign. And go for a finish. Okay. That's probably gold. Yeah, that's gold. That's awesome. Oh, nice. Okay. Next map. What's this one? 5? Yeah, I think this is the 5th one. Oh, it's Wetwood. Which I actually don't dislike Wetwood. It's just not my strongest surface. I like the regular one. It's Reactor Wetwood. I have no experience with this surface on Reactor. I do not know how wet Reactor wood works. Just, this is interesting. A real sharp turn. And try not to get stuck on the wall right there, and then finish. Okay, that might be silver. That's silver. Gold is 21. Author might be like a 19 something. Which is quite fast. I'd have to get 2 seconds faster. Although if I just don't touch the wall, I think that would already be like a second and a half faster. Okay, you might be able to jump that and not have too much of an issue. You get lucky. And kind of a sharpish turn. Dang it. Alright, so that turn, you just want to figure it out, I guess. I don't really have a strategy for that one just yet. Just go for it, I guess. Just try to squeeze through the 2 walls, I guess. I don't really know. Oh no, I hit the wall. I hate how you get stuck on the wall. It's kind of annoying. Like, I would love to get off the wall and start going, but it kind of locks me onto the wall. So, I'm stuck. You just get locked on and stuck. Yeah, I think if you turn slightly before, then you don't really need to worry about the second wall, and then it'll take you straight into the finish. So I think if you start steering on that last one, basically. This one's gonna be the hardest one to get off the metal, I can tell. Oh no. I might need to slow down there in order to try to survive. Might want to slow down. Oh no, slow down. Yeah, I think slowing down there is a good idea. Now let's see what time is it. Okay, got 22 minutes to a cup of the day. Not cup of the day, track of the day. Where is it, cup of the day? Oh, it's track of the day. I need to update the description and the title then. I can do that in a minute, I guess. It's not cup of the day. What's the difference between cup of the day and track of the day? Aren't they basically the same thing? Or is track of the day like the track, cup of the day is like the event? I don't know. No, the wall. I'm stuck. I couldn't get off the wall. That's gold. That was really fast. I don't know what I did there to go that fast, but I'm happy I did it. Oh, there's the Texas stat. Top 12 in Texas. That's not bad. I'm doing pretty good on most of these in Texas. Oh, my rating dropped on that one. I think I was like 8th, and now I'm 17th. Yeah, fair enough. Let's go spend a little bit of time on this one just because I like it. And then we can go work on some of the last 5 tracks of campaign. Actually, we might just want to go work on them now because those tracks are probably going to take a long time. And I'm only going for silver on those. Yeah, that one. Yeah, let's go work on those. Because I'm only going for silver, but it's still going to be a pain in the butt. Silver. Because if the first bunch of maps were difficult, then these are definitely going to be difficult. And plus I'm driving without Ghost on, so can't really see where I'm supposed to go based off that as a reference. Oh, that's tight. Maybe a tiny drift right there. I mean, considering that I'm learning the map, I don't think I'm doing that bad until I hit that wall. Alright, so there's a little choke point right there. A lot of releasing. Although I'm sure some like the top players could go really fast. At least I haven't hit an arrow yet. It's about the only thing I haven't hit. That looks interesting. Probably try to go for the magnets for more control. This is a long map. Yeah, drift right there and you finish. Alright, that might be bronze. Yeah, that's bronze. How fast is silver? 112. I reckon I could do silver. I just wish I could see ghosts. Because then I could drive up against gold ghosts and try to do what gold does. And then if I do that good enough, then I should be able to get silver. I'm technically behind, but if I don't crash into that wall, I think I'll get ahead, because that cost me a couple seconds, so. Oh no. Yeah, not that bad. And now there's that pole that's coming up. Wall bang. Oh, there's a pole on this side. Okay. So that's why there's red arrows on that side. Because there's a pole. Maybe inside line on the first pole. I'll just go this way. Preferably not crashing into every wall that I can see. Gold's probably like a minute and 2 seconds, so I don't know if I'll be able to get gold. Yeah, the thing about this path is, even though there's a pole, it still sets you up way better for this turn, so I think it's still worth it. You can just dodge the pole, don't hit it. I didn't hit the pole, but I hit the wall. Okay, almost 4 seconds ahead, like faster, so I need to shave off 4 more seconds and then like maybe 4 or 5 more seconds, and then that'll be silver. So if I just don't hit those walls, I think I'll be fine. Yeah, if I just don't hit the walls, then I think that'll be very easy to get 4 seconds shaved off. The issue is I'm very bad at not hitting the walls. The outside line's better for that. It'll set you up a whole lot better. And it's just easier to dodge the pole. I didn't hit it. Finally. Okay, that tiny bump was actually good. It was not intentional, but it was good because it angled me a little bit more. Okay, not the worst. We bumped it, but now we just know we can improve right there whenever we come back and do this again. Yeah, this pole maybe go outside. So then you can get a little bit super down and just easier. I reckon shaving off 4 seconds should be kind of easy. Because that's 2 seconds right there, and I still lost like 2 seconds whenever I bumped. So I reckon if I spent a good bit of time throughout the week just like working on these last 5 maps, I could get gold, but it'd be pushing it. You got like 15 minutes left until track of the day, so we'll see. I mean, we're not going too far behind on PB. I mean, right here we should jump ahead, hopefully, because I won't hit the wall. And now we're just ahead, quite simply. And I can definitely tell I'm getting a little more comfortable with the map because I'm starting to go faster. And then I didn't go outside on that pole, but that's not the worst. I think I can still go a little bit faster than my PB did, just because I'm getting more comfortable with the map. And 1.5 seconds down. Yep, that's silver. Next map. Let's see, we have 12 minutes left, so okay, we'll complete this map and then we'll go look at track of the day. Jump right there, jump right there. Very transitional map. I don't know how I feel about transitional maps yet. I haven't really run into a lot of them. I don't think. They're not like transition heavy maps at least. Reactor down. And then there's signs right there. Wet dirt. That's interesting. I can't see. I do not know how to drive on wet dirt. I've never even seen wet dirt, so I didn't even know the surface existed. This map I think I might be able to get silver a little bit faster on, because I think I like transitional maps. Okay, I do not know wet dirt. How do I... That'll do. And now where? Here. Up. And through here. Onto the road. Through here, more wet dirt. And then straight into the finish. Okay, that's bronze. I reckon I should be able to get silver pretty soon. Silver shouldn't be that bad. After track of the day, we'll go look at the last 3 campaign tracks. Running into everything here. At least this part I should hopefully get better. Okay, style points. 9 minutes left till track of the day. . Kind of release right there. Not too bad. It was an accident. So, not too bad. Turn. Alright, so far this is not going too bad. It says I'm behind, but ignore that. Because I'm happy with how I'm doing. And besides, this is not the part where I can save time. This is the part where I can save time. You see? 4 seconds ahead. Oh no! Okay, and then 14 seconds ahead. This is already almost enough to get me straight to silver. The end of the map, I don't think it's too bad. Aside from the wet dirt, I don't really like that. I think it's mostly just because I don't know. Oh. Turn around! Turn around! I can't turn around. I can't. Okay, so on wet dirt, it's apparently very easy to lose control. Especially if you happen to have a reactor boost going. So, let's just try to drive that a little bit more carefully. Go down 16 seconds ahead. So just from not screwing that little part up, I'm already 18 seconds ahead. Jeez. If I just simply carry this pace through, then I'll have silver pretty quickly. I hit the wall, but that's not the worst. This is the part where I need to be careful. So just kind of ride the outside and then just oversteer as much as possible. Okay, that's silver. What's gold here? 108. I bet I can get that, but not right now. Okay, let's go do track of the day. How do I do this? We'll go for gold, I guess. I don't know what I'm really doing here. I think it's cup of the day I was thinking this was. Okay, so interesting. I think I know what cup of the day is now. I think it's just not cup of the day, track of the day. I think it's just a track that they pick for the day. Meanwhile, cup of the day is like an actual competition. This is just the track that they choose to be honorary track of the day. Meanwhile, cup of the day is the competition. I want to look at cup of the day. That's what I was thinking I was coming in here for. I can't turn. It's not gonna be gold, but I don't really care. Alright, so there's a super boost that way, which I could get. I could try not to do that. I don't know how to unturtle. Okay, we'll do one more run and then we'll, I guess, go do something while we wait for the next track of the day. I don't know. Yeah, I want to do cup of the day. Just need to figure out where it is. I also don't know what time that is. Oh, pole. Yeah, that super booster might be worth it to go for. It is definitely worth it to go for. Yeah, with that super turbo, you should be able to get over that little like hill. The finish should be pretty close. Alright, so this is the way to the risky. Guess it's just the riskier way to get to the finish. I don't get it. I don't know. Is there a safe finish somewhere? I don't think so. Let's at least get a finish. Okay, there's a finish. Time is at 58, 2 minutes left till track of the day. We'll do one more run. This will be our last one. Little wall bump right there. Think we get the super turbo. Ah! Okay, yeah, super turbo is definitely required. How do I get out of here? I am currently trapped. Over there. Jesus. That is really fast. You know what, there's only 1 minute left. Let's go. Wait for this. Actually, let's go see if we can find Cup of the Day. There's track of the day. Where's Cup of the Day? The Cup of the Day is about to start. Oh, I found it. Alright. So I am doing Cup of the Day, so I do not need to change the title and stuff. Okay. I now know where Cup of the Day is. Cup of the Day is in live. And it happens at 12 p.m. I think it's at 8 p.m. and then a couple others. Okay. What do I do? Alright, so I think we're about to start warm-up round. And we have 30 minutes, I guess, to do this. Okay. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what this is. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. Okay, so this is the Cup of the Day we're doing. I don't know what GPS stands for, but I think I'm gonna watch it first off. How do I turn ghosts off now? Alright. I'll take that turn. Turn right there. Kind of sharp. Go for the arrow. And then what? of outside. And up, around, over, and then inside to the end. Okay, how do I turn ghosts off now? Actually, however you turn ghosts off is probably also how you turn ghosts on, so that I can probably fix that. Like the little not seeing my ghost issue. Is it G? G. Where's settings? Advanced options. Settings, here we go. Controls. Show hide ghost is G. Show hide opponents is O. Okay, so O. Okay. So we have 15 minutes to get the best time we can, but I've got 12 minutes left. Okay. I'm assuming that these couple of days can take a while, based on the fact that 100 people get in the top like thing. So yeah. Okay, so going for the arrow only if you're fast enough. Alright, so you need to at least finish the track once in order to qualify. So let's get a finish through, and then we can start working on going faster, because I at least want to qualify so I can actually play. A little bit more to the left. Could have gone a little bit more left, but oh well. Yeah, even if I crash no matter what, I want to finish this so I can just qualify. So for the most part, if you get a clean run, you can just go for the arrows. I think the finish is coming up in a minute. Yep, finish. Turn. Okay. So in the world, I am 1660. So not too bad. I don't think. I know there's gonna be some players that are gonna be like only top 100, but I just want to qualify and play. I can already tell that this is better and faster. I just missed that part. Yeah, my spot's gonna start going down by a whole lot as people start to finish. But I don't care, I get to play. I won't be like Division 1 or anything, but I'll get to play, I'm happy. Go for the arrow. Good. Pretty good speed right there, actually. And then, okay, so make sure you don't jump that thing. You could probably take that a little bit inside, kind of like I did just there, and I think that'll be pretty good. It's not too hard to control. Barely made that. Turn. Yeah, so inside line for that pillar is not the worst idea. You can do it if you need to. Outside line I think is still better. Alright, 4.5 seconds faster. That jumps me up like 100 spots. Okay, I'm still 7 seconds off from best, which isn't that bad. I mean, if I'm 7 seconds off of world record, I'm happy. I'm beyond happy. That little like thing in the like I don't get how that thing works because it says I'm like 23rd, but 23rd in what? Because not overall, definitely not overall, because overall I'm a year overall. I'm a future year overall. I wonder how many people play Cup of the Day. I know it's definitely a couple thousand just based off the place that I'm at. But I wonder how many people like actually play. Like how many. Basically, I want to know what percentage of players I'm better than, basically. So that then I know what percentage of players I'm worse than. That was a low jump. Outside versus inside, not very much of a difference, I don't think. And 1.5 seconds better. 1 second better, not too bad. I can definitely get 1.5 seconds better. That was a really good starter. That's not going too bad. I'm going pretty fast, for my standards at least. I need to tune up that part a little bit, and then, yeah, outside is better if you're going faster. If you're going slower, it doesn't really matter. I had such a good lead, but then I had to slow down, and I just lost it all. Okay. Okay, I got about 6 minutes left to go as fast as I can. Oh, was I 2024 a second, or was I 2224? I think that was 2224. Oh, that was going so fast. That was pretty fast too. I'm getting some pretty fast runs. It's just that I'm making little tiny screw ups. Taking a turn around the middle is not too bad. So then you can hold a pretty steady turn. inside line wasn't the best decision there, but it wasn't really that bad. It won't affect me much. That will. Dang it. I'm still only 6 seconds off of first division, which is kind of surprising, which actually it's kind of expected. Because there's so many people just shooting runs at it that so many people are going to end up getting really, really close times. So by the time you get like to the top, all the times are like so close that like it still pushes so many people far back just because of how many people are getting like that close. Kind of interesting. But yeah, 49 second time is pretty fast. Way faster than I can do, at least right now. I mean, if I continue working on the game for like years and years, then I might be able to get a 49 second time, but as of right now, no. As of right now, like a 52 is golden. I've got like 2 or 3 more. I've got like 2 more attempts, 2 more full run through attempts. Yeah, I do not get what that thing in the bottom right is like representing. Like, yes, it says I'm like 36, but like in what the category? Like, because I can guarantee you I'm probably not 36 overall at that checkpoint. If I was 36, then I must have been like the first person to go into that checkpoint, and everyone else must just be watching like the GPS at the beginning or something. I don't know. I don't know what that represents. Maybe in the division that I'm in, I guess. So I guess in division like 24, I'm 33rd. That's a second faster. Okay, I've got 1 more shot. Oh, that was almost good. Okay, last attempt. Jeez, 49.3, that's fast. Oh no. Yeah, we gotta just go with it. I mean, who knows, if I get the ending just picture perfect, I might still get a PB, but I highly doubt it. I'm 3 seconds behind. Yeah, my ending wasn't that bad. I just didn't get the beginning perfect. Okay. I'm in division 23, I think. I don't get what this is. I am not 34. What are we doing here? Is this like warm up? What am I doing? driving a pretty fast time, but I don't think it counts for anything. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay. Oh, 1 hour warm up? No, I do not have an hour. Oh, pre-match one? I don't get it. Just, I don't know. Match starts in 10 seconds, okay. I don't know what that was. The match has started. So now just don't screw up, I guess. Because if you DNF, or if you're like the last or if you're one of the last 4 people, you get kicked out from my understanding. And you get disqualified. Not really disqualified, but elimination. Oh, there's no elimination first round. I forgot about that. There's only 51 people. I know in Division 1 there's 100 people. I don't know. Oh, dang it. Hit the wheel. Oh well. How are so many people DNFing? I mean, I don't... Unless you drive off the map, I don't get how you DNF here. Oh no. This is kind of risky. Okay, well, we're gonna finish at least. Okay, 24th. That wasn't the worst. If I didn't crash, I reckon I'd be like maybe 20th, maybe? Yeah, that wasn't the worst. This guy's just driving backwards. Yeah, fair enough. I was so tired. Well, this map is finishable backwards, I guess. A lot of people DNF'd. This guy's just chilling. Okay. No elimination first round. Four players eliminated, or if you DNF. Okay. So basically, if I just don't DNF, I think I'll be fine. Uh-oh. That was almost bad. I should probably take my finger off the enter key. Because I think if you press enter, that counts as a DNF. Or like if you reset, that counts as a DNF. Oh no. Okay, I need to set my finger on the reset. Not the complete reset, but just the go back to the last checkpoint one. Okay, I'm not out. I was about 4 seconds away from being out, but I'm not out. Well, I don't think I am. Yeah. This guy's AFK. Are these 3 people all AFK? I can't watch them. These 3 people might just be AFK. I don't know. Yeah. I'm not out, that's all I care about. There's first 4 people out. 4 more players eliminated. I don't think I'm gonna get first, but I don't think I'm gonna get last. Well, I can't get last because people have already gotten eliminated, so. Yeah, I don't think there's much risk to going more inside on that first, like, jump. You're just losing, like, a little bit of time, but then you're, like, so much safer. Because then you're not risking just missing it completely. This run's not too bad. This is a nice solid run, except for the ending. Except for that little spot right there. Okay. 3 seconds behind. 21st. That's not bad. Not bad. Oh, I got 3:55 and 3/10 on the dot. That's kind of funny. Oh. Yeah, I'm tired. Voila. This guy's probably eliminated. Yep. I feel like this is a good way to track my progress of how much better I'm getting. Just like playing Cup of the Days. Because then I can actually like compare and actually see like how much better I'm getting basically. Just based off like the qualifying round, just how I placed there. So like on dirt, I'm not too bad. If we have another dirt map, we can kind of compare like what place I got in the qualifier, so you can figure out how I am on dirt. But yeah. Oh dang it. No, it's not something you really want to go back to the checkpoint on. That was still rough. I like how I don't have much pressure right now. Because I know there's a very, very low chance that I get screwed this early. Yeah, like right now I'm 33rd on a bad run. Yeah, 33rd on a bad run, that's not too bad. 2 people DNF, so yeah. Yeah, I reckon if I get a good run, I might be like top 20. And then I think I might get eliminated, so yeah, we'll see. I still don't think I'll be able to get first. Oh, dang it. That's kind of annoying. I'm not looking too good right now, but I think I'll be fine. Oh, dang it. Okay, I think I'll be screwed. Because this is a really, really bad start. How am I not in the red zone? That was a really bad run. I climbed my way all the way back to 28th. That's surprising. Roughly 6 seconds behind first place. That's not 6 seconds. How many seconds behind was I from first place? I don't know. I'm surprised I'm still alive. Let's not have that happen again. Because if that happens again, I don't think I think I'll be eliminated. Not the best start. I had to release a couple times. That was rough. It's not going too bad. Yeah, you want to jump more over the border than you think you do. 17th, that's not bad. Only 3 seconds behind first place. Yeah, I reckon if I had a better start, I think I might have been like top 15. Okay, I'm almost guaranteed to get top 30 out of 50, so not too bad. Oh, dang. Goodness gracious. Alright, 4 more players will be eliminated. I think it continues on 4 players until top 16. Then I think it goes to 2. I had a release right there. Not too bad. That was only really one release. There was a little tiny release on the dirt slide, but it didn't really seem to do much. So, tiny release right there. That was low. Eighth. That's 8th. That was a good run. Okay, I'm definitely learning the map a lot better now. I'm learning the map pretty quickly. I need to go to bed. I need to go to bed, round 2. Four more players. Another tiny release right there. I keep doing that. It doesn't really seem to affect me much, but still. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we are kind of fighting for survival. Oh no. Come on, come on, get the checkpoint, get the checkpoint. Oh, why'd I double respawn? I am dead. Yep. I've lost and I guarantee it. Yeah, I'm 26. That sucks. Because I definitely think I could have gone way further than that. It's just, I screwed up somewhere around the middle. And that just screwed me up overall. Alright. It's not too bad. I'll stay and watch some of the rest of this. Alright. I'll watch until top like 16. Yeah, I definitely think I could have done a run similar to what this guy's doing if I just didn't screw up. This looks like stuff I'd be able to do. I don't know. Well, that ending definitely looks like something I'd be able to do. Yep. Alright. Let's go work on some, next one's in a day. Okay. Let's go work on some campaign. Map 23. It's one of these maps. I don't like these maps. Why am I going up against gold? Is Ghost on? What if I press G? There we go. Okay. This is interesting. So you want to... Aww. I prefer to take first run-throughs slowly. Then this thing just throws you into it. Small little ice section, just don't really worry about it. Okay, maybe go under that tower. And then go over here. Kind of just stick on the dirt. And then what here? Okay, so tiny cut across. Dirt slide. Fragile. Oh no. I hate fragile. I can't turn. Alright, so there's a fragile section right there. I'm not gonna make it. Okay, back to the fragile. Just... Okay. Just do it, I guess. And then where? Up, over. And then try not to hit that. So go straight at there. And then just in here. Okay. That was horrible. Am I still going up against gold? I reckon I'd be going up against like bronze. That was a horrible run. And you come in here kinda wide, kinda inside. And if I can just keep up with gold, then that'll be silver, so. I reckon under here might be better. Yeah, I reckon that would be better if I could get it. Like if you could get it just right, I think that'd be better. You have to get it just right. Otherwise you'll clip. And then if you clip, you lose speed. And if you lose speed, not good. And then best not to hit the flagpole. I think going above is definitely easier, so I think I'll stick with that. And then just turn kind of whenever you exit that part. Best not to clip that. And best not to hit that. And then the fragile. Fragile. Just jump over it. Yeah, just jump over the fragile section. And that works pretty good. Go up. Compared to my last run, this is gonna be stellar. 39 seconds faster, that's bronze. 108 is silver. Yeah, we're playing up against silver now. Don't hit the flagpole. I need to listen to what I say. If I say don't hit the flagpole, that means don't hit the flagpole. Yeah, kind of like what I just did without hitting the wall. It's kind of what you're shooting for, I think. And then kind of right up top, and then turn down sharply, and turn kind of sharply into here, and then also kind of sharply into there. And then just chill through this section, and just jump over the fragile section. And just chill. And then preferably don't screw up that landing like I just did. That's the best way to do it, I think. Oh, that's silver. Oh no. Okay, that's still silver. I think I can get this one's gold, but I'm not gonna do it now. I can come back after I finish with the other two maps and I can look at getting gold on some of these. Okay, let me play. Okay, so you want to get the right amount of airtime there. You don't want too much, but you also don't want too little to where you bump. And a little turnaround right there. Make sure you don't hit the lights. Then you go into wood. And then jump. Try to get more airtime to jump over the ledge. Maybe tiny drift right there. And just another little turnaround. And then just obstacle dodging. Up over the plastic. Over to this. Through this checkpoint. Through that checkpoint, which is very easy to miss. Up and around. Into the finish. Okay. Was that silver? That was silver. I reckon I can get gold on this one. Was that silver or was that bronze? I don't know. Not the best trajectory, but it'll do. Oh yeah, just a very wide line will work because you exit sideways. And just taking that more inside, I think, is good. Instead of actually jumping up, you just regular drive around. And then just into here. Remember that this checkpoint's a thing. Don't hit that wall. And then just up and over. Yep, just up and over. Okay, I can definitely get gold on this one. I missed a checkpoint. What checkpoint did I miss? Oh no. What checkpoint did I miss though? Thought I got them all. And the checkpoint that I was concerned about missing, I did not miss, I know that. I don't know what I could have missed. Oh, there's a checkpoint there. I see. That's why he goes high. Because he has to. There's a checkpoint that I didn't see. I thought I found a very easy way to gain a lot of time. Turns out no, I was just being blind. That rhymes. there a booster right there that we jump over? Went very high right there, but then that means I would have a good bit of speed if I didn't hit that wall. Why am I still working on this map? I have silver. Let's go on to the next one. Alright, this will be the last map of the campaign, then we go back and look for gold. So definitely go right in the beginning, set you up better for that turn. Reactor, reset, take that turn sharp. And then what? Just more plain old driving. Little ramp right there that you want to have speed for. This is wood. And then transition to plastic. And small magnets. You can control onto more wood, which you then crash, and then up, over, through here, down, around, reactor over here, up, over, through here, and up to the finish, which is there. Okay. It was a long map. Tiny drift right there, I think is good. Tiny speed check. This is wood, this is plastic, this is magnet, this is road. A lot of surface changes right there. Into more wood, into magnet, more plastic, more road, reactor. Oh, there's a checkpoint. Ah. And then you need to go. You can probably jump over that if you're going fast enough. And then don't miss that. You want to go here, up, and down. And don't miss that checkpoint. So and a little bit lower. And then up to where the finish looks like it's gonna be, without missing the jump, and then into where the finish actually is, with a little flip. Okay, what's that, bronze? Yeah, that's bronze. Silver should be possible, and gold is pushing it. Alright, so don't miss that. I wanna go into more cup of the days in the future. I might do like 1 or 2 per weekend. So like every weekend I might do one or I might do 2 if I have enough time. So yeah, that seems fun. And the tiny speed check, the wood, magnet, road, and then back to wood. And then don't turn too sharply right there, like I did. And I don't bump that, but then I'm slower, so then I'm more controlling. But then I also get worse line. Don't go too wide. Like I just did, I'm a little too wide. Oh, I'm flying. There's only a couple surfaces I really understand. Plastic is not one of them. Wood I understand, I just need to get practice on it. Magnet I understand. Road I understand. Dirt. And then there's a couple others, but there's just, yeah. Water I don't really like, but I can work with it. Come on. Alright, so don't miss that. Cause now I think I might be too slow. No, just barely fast enough. And then there's the plastic. Wood. Jeez. Forget how fast you get going on wood. But also how hard it is to control. And jump up here. And race the silver guy to the finish. And go. That's silver. Do I think I'd be able to get gold? Yes, I do think I'd be able to get gold with more work. For now, why are you not done? I thought, what? Did I not complete this? Did I miss that checkpoint every single time? That's kind of annoying. Here I was thinking I'd do good on this map, but then I just basically didn't play it. Dang it. Well, I at least need to get a run in, apparently. That's a dumb checkpoint. I don't like it. Because unless you know it's there, you don't know it's there. Which seems kind of obvious, but whenever you really think about it, it kind of makes sense. Get the checkpoint! Okay, I should be able to at least complete this. That is kind of funny though. I thought I completed the map, but turns out I didn't 3 times. Okay. What is gold here? 57? Okay. If I don't respawn 7 times, I think I'll be able to get it. The minimum requirement here is silver. No. No. No, yes, no. I am so slow. I'm still 6 seconds ahead. Ten seconds ahead of TV. If I don't lose all my speed here, it should become more. I lost most of my speed there. 11 seconds. Okay, I might not be able to get gold here because of that checkpoint being so annoying. Dang it. Let's get the minimum requirement and just move on. The next map I know I can get gold on, because I know where all the checkpoints are. Oh, you can't undershoot that. No. Okay, we made it. That's good. Am I fast enough? I better be fast enough here. I am fast enough. Oh, a little bit too fast there. Almost screwed up, but oh well. I think I'm still ahead of silver. Yes, by about a second. And then still by about a second. 2 seconds. 2.3 and done. Okay. Let's go again. 57. I should be able to get that one actually. Okay. Medals. Author medal, gold medal, silver. I bet I can get a couple of these on author, and I bet I can get at least. I think these two I can get on. Well, no, I think I can get this one, and maybe this one on gold. Yeah. Let's check out 11, see if we can get author medal. We'll try this map and then we'll end the stream. I think that'll be good. We can go hunt a little bit of a whatchamacallit, weekly maps. Yeah, we can go hunt a little bit of the weekly maps. Outside line's definitely better here. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Let's go try a little bit of the weekly maps and then we'll be done. Let's see, region. Okay. My score is definitely dropping. I need to redeem myself. Let's try this map. Come on. Overshot. I'm bouncing. I don't want to bounce. I think it's definitely better to shoot more sideways than more horizontal, because hitting that plastic piece is not a requirement. It is a very strong recommendation. What was that little cartwheel at the end? Oh, come on. That was not bad. If I can get a more direct line into the finish, that would be really cool. Like if I could just get shot straight into the finish, that'd be really fast. Yeah, that was pretty good. But yeah, I do think that this piece is actually not too hard to hit. the thing is, you just need to be able to aim it to where you get into the finish. Because if you don't go straight into the finish, then you're slow. And you're not as fast as everyone else is. You need to be able to go really fast. But don't bounce over the finish. That's my recommendation. Where am I? Can I go? Hey. I can't see. Okay. Come on. Oh, that wasn't direct enough. That was really close. I just didn't quite get in the triangle. If I had gotten in the triangle, I think that would have been pretty fast. I reckon if you get super lucky, then you can bounce off like the first plastic thing and go straight into the finish, but you'd have to get insanely lucky for that. Oh, that's close. A little bit too far though. Like, it depends on where in like this little corner you go that makes the difference. Stop it! Yeah, if you go too far in the corner, then you just miss. I think if you go too shallow in the corner, then you get a bad line. So you want to go kind of there, I think. A little bit more in the corner. I need a point of reference. That's pretty close. If I was just going faster, I think that would have been good. Right there. Nope. I think I know a roundabout where I need to aim though. But it's kind of hard to describe. So like, on the turning block, there's these other little blocks that it's kind of made of, like at the very, very top, where the color slightly changes. I think that's where I need to aim. Like where it changes from the regular path to like turning right here. But then that's only half the equation. I also need to get the entry angle right. So I need to figure out what angle I need to enter from. Just as sharp as possible might be good. Overshot. If you land like smack on the super booster, that could be pretty fast, but it's just kind of hard to get there quickly. Come on! That was so close to good. Dang it. If you could get like a bug finish, that'd be pretty cool. Like if you could finish from like the side, that'd be really cool. It would make a really fast time, it's just kind of hard to do. Come on. Dang it. Okay, last attempt. Oh well. Now, that was a pretty successful stream. We got all author medal on the weekly shorts. We finished the campaign. I still need to work on getting these up to gold and then these up to author, but I can do that in my own time. because we have a long time till this campaign is over, I'm pretty sure. We did Cup of the Day. That was pretty cool. We checked out Track of the Day. Found out we didn't really like it. I can look at this later. Overall, not too bad. Pretty happy with that. Well, I'm tired. Ooh, I need to get some sleep. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. I'm gonna go to bed. Goodbye.